Hey, just real quick before you guys watch this episode, I want to let you know that it is split into the two parts that I had mentioned previously that I was going to do. So the two parts are the first one, which is going to be the shorter accelerated segment. The second one's going to be the longer live segment. But I just want to let you guys know that if you watch the shorter accelerated segment and then you want to leave, if you're not interested in the live one with the longer explanations and such, you are free to leave. Obviously, you're always free to leave, but don't I say this because I don't want you guys to worry about missing too much in terms of my progression. Because of the way that I explain things more and such, there's not that much that goes on, and I'll easily be able to recap it at the start of the next episode, so you guys won't be left behind in terms of understanding like the storyline of my progression. Okay, so with that being said, let's just get right into this episode. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please enjoy watching the episode. I'll see you soon. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the fourth episode of the second season of From Rex to Riches. So this episode is going to be huge, so make sure if you like it, drop a like, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. So we start here with 670,000 commas, and let's just get into this episode. So this episode is going to be structured in the way that I said previously, where it's going to be the first half is going to be the accelerated portion, where I'm just going to show you guys like what I did, and then it's going to be like accelerated, and I'll talk over it just as I'm doing now. And then the second half is going to be the live portion, where you'll actually join me for crushes that we'll do together, and you'll get to see my reaction be more genuine, like and that sort of thing. So first thing I did is I opened up my professions tab, and we just went off what we did last time. Last time we were continuing to level our smith, and I kept leveling my smith on this episode as well. I think I reached level 100 eventually. You'll see that later in the episode. I'm pretty sure you'll end up seeing it. But I ended up reaching level 100, and it was just by doing a couple of crafts. So first thing I did was open up my professions tab, and I was picking out items to crush. The items I was picking out to crush were items that have critical hits, because those sell really well on this server, and they have a decent price, around 20,000 kamas per pack of 10, or 2,000 kamas per critical rune. So if I get like 100, that's 200,000 kamas easy. So I picked out a bunch of items, and I went to craft them. And I was about to craft them, but then I remembered, you'll see, I was like, oh shit, the Almanacs bonus. This was the day where the Almanacs bonus was that if you craft an Astrib, you save 15% of your ingredients. So it's much more profitable for me to craft it in Astrib. So I picked out some items with crits on them, and the ones that were interesting to me personally, because like they have damages or other things of high sync that I've spoken about before, helped you get more kamas out of the more runes, which equals more kamas out of the item. So I picked out whichever ones, and I crafted 2 each. I didn't do 10 each. I did 2 each, because I'm trying something new here. I want to craft different items and find different items with really high coefficients, and then I can focus one item instead of just trying my luck. This is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to crush the one item. This one cost me about, look at that, 600%. I get 400,000 kamas from just 2 of them, and I link it there in the chat so I can do that one again. And we just keep going here. I show you a little bit of the recipe real quick. It's too quick to see, unfortunately, but that's just the way that these accelerated footages go. But I'm going through these items here, and I'm seeing which ones have good coefficients, and if they have good coefficients, I'll crush them again. But instead of doing it times 10 and just, crossing my fingers, wishing goes well, instead I can try, that's what I recommend for you guys if you want to do it safely. I recommend that you, instead of just doing it the way that I do, where you crush 10 at a time, crush it once, see the coefficient, then if it's good, go crush 10, right? But if you crush it once and it's bad, then don't crush it again. But I take a risk because I go and I instantly crush 10. So then if the first one's bad, the rest are going to be bad. So the critical hit runes sold really quick, which allowed me to go and try and crush them again. They sold really quick. Like I swear to God, it took maybe 2 minutes. The server is insanely populated, and I don't know what it is about these critical runes, but people are buying it like toilet paper, just right and left, clearing the shelves of critical hit runes here. So since it sells, and since I saw that I had a good coefficient, and when I had seen that, I linked it in the chat, right, to save it to do it again. As soon as I got those kamas, I went and bought those resources again, and we're just heading back here to Astrip to try and craft it again, and try and make some more profit. Now I know that I'm going to be making profit out of it, so I make 10, and because of the resource economy thing, I end up being able to craft one more because I save 15% of my resources. I leveled my smith up to 100, which you can see here, and since I saved those resources, I was able to craft it again. So I just put those 10 in, They cost me in total, I think, 600,000 kamas. I was about at 900,000. 600,000 kamas cost 2.2 million kamas. The coefficient is not dropping. It drops like 5% per crush. I don't know why. Usually I think it drops more. I don't know what's going on there, but it just allowed me to create so many runes. So I just go and I put these all up, and I end up making a bunch of kamas. So I relog, and you see there, I had sold some more. So I'm like, all right, well, this is working out, so I guess I'm going to do it again. I mean, it put me in quite a tough spot, because at the same time, I was like, yes, I want to crush it again, but if I keep crushing this and I just get way too many kamas, then I would have skipped a huge step in the series, you know? Because it would be like, you know, for episode 1, okay, 0 to 40 kk. Episode 2, 40 to 80 kk. Episode 3, you know, 80 to maybe 150 kk. And then what, episode 4, 150 kk to 3 Vulbus Dofuses. Like, obviously not, guys, but you know what I mean? Like, it's such a big jump, but I don't know. I hope you guys don't mind, since I'm still showing you how I'm doing it. You know, I would hope that it's still interesting for you. But, you know, while I have something that works under my hand, I'm just going to do it again. And again, I was able to craft an extra one because of that 15% saved. And, you know, you have something that works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's making me kamas. I'm going to crush it till the coefficient is bad, because I just don't see why not, right? I'm here to make kamas. So I go in and put it again. It cost me about 600,000 again. Made an easy 1 million off of it, profit, because it gave me 1.6, but it cost me 0.6, right? So then that's 1 million profit. So I go and I just put all that stuff up, and you'll see here eventually how much I have in market. Look at that, 3.4 million. 3.4 million, and I have 500,000 kamas. That's almost 4 million kamas, guys. Almost 4 million kamas. Remember what we started with. We started with 600,000 kamas. So 680 or something. And I think that's quite a big step to keep going. But that's it for the accelerated portion. Now let's go and I'll join you live for a little bit of a live segment. I hope you guys enjoy that part, and I'll see you. Hey everyone, so let's get going here with the live portion of the episode. It's the next day. I put everything in market, everything. I'm not even worried about undercutting. I'm sure things have sold, at least 1 million, at least 2 million. And we're just going to log in here, collect our kamas, and we're going to do a nice big crush together. A little bit risky. We did make too many kamas, which is a problem, because I feel like, so here, I'm kind of conflicted here, because I feel like we made so many kamas that it put us at a stage where we just jumped a bunch of steps. But anyways, let's see how many kamas we got here as soon as this loads. Da-da-da, moment of truth, if it loads. Oh. I think I just saw 2.6 million. So we got 2.6 million in sales. I wonder what we sold. So let's see here. Oh, critical runes, nice. Critical runes. Critical runes. Oh, and some critical runes. Okay, wonderful. To help improve the game, would you like to answer the class's improvement survey? Nope. You guys can figure that out. I'll just complain. It's fine. I don't want to contribute. I'll just complain. So let's go collect our kamas here, and let's try and come up with something cool to crush, because we have 2.6 million. We got a bunch more in the market. Let's check if we actually got undercut after we collect our kamas here. Let's go check if we got undercut, and then I'm thinking I want to do one bigger item and just have that, like, you know, so every video you got all that stuff, like where I make kamas at the start, and then at the end we got a little bit of like a suspenseful cherry to put on top. You know, you put a cherry on top of the cake. That's what we're doing. Just the last item, put it on top of the cake, and it's gonna have a little bit of suspense to it. So it's a suspenseful cherry. Let's see here, sales, and let's see if we got undercut by a bunch or no. Okay, so we went from 198 to 899. So we did get undercut a little bit. I think I'm gonna leave it here. I trust that the price will go back up, but it might not, and I'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. If it doesn't, then if it doesn't really go back up, then I'll do something about it. But for now, I'm gonna leave critical runes alone, just because that seems to be dropping. I think let's try for something else here. If the critical hits are dropping, maybe a lot of people are creating them, or for some reason, I don't know. Typically, if it drops, you know, either people aren't needing them right now, or too many people are creating them. And if too many people are creating them, I don't want to deal with having to undercut and shit, because I just like to do my episode, log off, and then log in, collect my kamas, keep going with the episodes, right? So let's see here. These earth percentage runes seem to be the highest of the bunch. sitting at 148, almost 150,000 kamas per pack of 100. That's definitely interesting. So let's look here, because a lot of you guys actually asked me about like how I go through this process. So I just open up this encyclopedia here, go to equipment. I believe I've showed this before, but I don't know, just in case some of you guys are more newcomers to the channel or whatever, then you don't know, because I have gained a lot of subscribers recently. By the way, I haven't even thanked you guys for 900 subscribers, which thank you. Road to 1K, boys, let's go. So let's see here. I'm just going to select a hat, belt, ring, weapon, cloak. I'm going to exclude boots and amulets because they're usually crushed for AP and MP runes, and I don't want to risk trying to crush these items, because usually they'll have dog shit coefficients. So we're going to go resistances, earth resistances, and let's find us a good item here. We going hard, so we going all the way down. Actually, okay, let's not exaggerate here. We're not crazy, but like somewhere here. Let's see if we can pick like a nice item from here. I'll show you a little bit my thought process. So right now I'm looking for an item that's not too appealing, where a lot of people would crush it, but still, you know, has some interest to us. So let's see. I want something with earth resistance that's not too appealing. So this one here seems interesting. Unfortunately, it's got those fire resistances as well, and like crits and stuff. This one has really good sync though, because 20 prospecting, each prospecting is 3 sync, heals, each one is 10, damage, each one is 20, crits, each one is 5. So if I crush for earth percent resistance, probably get a bunch, but I'm thinking that, what's that craft like? 50, 100. Okay, so this one's like 100. Let's note this one down, and then if we don't find anything more interesting, we'll try that one. Even though that's not really that risky, to be honest. It seems like a 100,000 kama crushed. Let's go in this direction. Let's go. Let's find something actually interesting here. This Plumobile. Now it has a lot of luck. It has 15 luck, 25 critical resistance. People usually crush for that stuff. Let's see around here somewhere. This one again, 25 critical resistance, range, damages. Little iffy, sorry. Okay, how about we crush for... Damn, it's kind of harder when you get to these higher items, huh? It's not as easy as those low-level ones we've been spamming. I'm thinking I just want one item that I can like put a bunch of money in and then cross my fingers and just hope for the best. So I'm thinking, how about this one? What does this cost? So 3,000 nuggets, 1.2 million. 1.2 million. This is 2. Oh, okay, no, that's a bit too much. That's a little bit too risky for me. 2.6. That's like all my commas. Although I have a feeling that one will be nice. We'll keep that down for a later episode. Keep going here though. Nightcap. Okay, I'll pick out an item and I'll see you in a second. Oh, look at these Gaga daggers. They cost a little bit to craft, but a part of the craft is critical hit runes. So I think I'll just do this one and use the runes that I have, because I think we have a couple. I think we have a couple left in the bank. Let's go see. So I'm gonna pick out those Gaga runes, and I've decided instead of picking out one single item, I'm gonna pick out like a couple of higher level items, and we're gonna try that. It's less safe, a lot more risky, but I think we can still manage something here. So let's try that. Okay, look at this. I was in the middle of buying. Well, I wasn't really. I was about to start buying, but I was looking at the average prices, and look at this. Look at this server. So even though it's good because all the resources sell, something about this server and the way that it's set up means that I guess people don't really colo, because the price of gleaming pebbles is insane. 70,000 kamas per. On Echo, it's like 20,000 kamas. So it's almost 4 times as expensive here. And like sparkling pebbles would be like probably 600 something thousand kamas. Bro, each sparkling pebble is 635,000 kamas. On Echo, each sparkling pebble is 200. So these oh my god. This I think we might have trouble later on crafting stuff if each sparkling pebble is going to cost us 600,000 kamas, but we'll see how we'll deal with it. So this server is not perfect for me, but it is good and it's a challenge, and so, you know, we're just going to see what we can do here. Alright, everything has been crafted. This is the stuff that I saved, although some of the things I already had an extra, because like let's say I needed 8, sometimes I would buy 10, right? So it's not exactly telling. But look over here, look what we saved. I bought exactly 10 sparkling pebbles, we needed exactly 10, and I saved 1. So that's So that's 60,000 KAMAS that we saved. In terms of pure KAMAS, I spent, I think we started at 2.8, so 2.8 minus 1.3, I guess we spent 1.5. So we spent about 1.5 million on these 5 items here. So 1.5 million, you got 5 items, each one's about 300,000 KAMAS. Obviously, it's not fairly balanced. I think this one was the most expensive because it had 8 gleaming pebbles, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it did. Now, ideally, I would mage these to maximize the earth resistance. For example, look at this one. It's 5 out of 7. Ideally, I would maximize the earth resistance. This one's just 8. What's this one? 7 out of 10. Oh, that's terrible. This one's 7 out of 10. Jesus. This one's 7 out of 8. Yeah, so, ideally, I would mage these and maximize the earth resistance. But I'm feeling a little bit lazy, so we're going to skip that step. Let's see which one's the lowest level here. Let's sort by level, and let's just get to it. So we got this Guyver wand first. Earth resistance. This one cost me how much? It cost me, just do a quick sort through here. I'd give it like 160,000 KAMAS. This one cost me about 160,000. Boom, 260. Okay, little benefit there. Not bad. Nice, nice. I'll take it. I ain't never gonna say no to no KAMAS there. So this one cost me whatever it did, but the interesting thing is that it had crit runes, and obviously I crafted it in Astrub, so with the Almanacs I got some back. So we're already stacking those crit runes, even when we're focusing earth runes. So let's see here, 8 out of 10 resistance. Boom. Not bad. I think we still ended up making a little bit of KAMAS off this one. As long as in the end our earth resistance runes stack up to more than 1.5 million KAMAS, then we know that we made something here. Let's go Pope Ori hat. 7 out of 10, man. That's kind of depressing. That's like 30% of our profit is going to go just because I'm not maging it. Wait. Hold on. Alright, awesome. I just asked if anyone can put some runes on this hat for me, and this guy invited me. So thank you to him. Shout out Pei Fui. Thanks, bro. And so he just got that for me. Wonderful. And we're going to go and crush it. I would say thank you, but now I don't have his name, so I can't send him a message. Alright, let's go here. Damn, I'm such a dick. I'm not even saying thank you to the guy. Jesus. Alright, now let's crush it. I wasn't just going to leave it at 7 out of 10 because, honestly, that means I would get 30% less runes, and it was already pretty expensive item. It wasn't cheap. If it was cheap, maybe I'd consider, but, these alone were 530,000 KAMAS, and then there was, a couple things in here that were worth something, too. This one probably cost me 600, close to 700,000 KAMAS. So I wasn't just going to leave it like that. Alright, so 10% earth runes, 10% earth resistance. Let's go, boys. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 6, 4. I think I just made back my KAMAS. I don't think I made any profit on that one. Although if you look at the average price, it's a little bit cheaper than what's in market. In market, I think we saw 150. I think that's right. So 150, and then yeah, I think we did make a little bit of profit on this one. But let's keep going. We got the Regoat. This one is 7 out of 10 as well. I would love to have put it on this one, but I'm not going to ask the guy again since I didn't thank him. He's never going to invite me again. So we're just going to try this one. Yeah, not too good. But wait, how much did this one cost? Because I thought it was pretty cheap, to be honest. 120, something. Da-da-da. Yeah, it basically just made back our KAMAS. I think we lost a little bit on that one. Now let's try this one here. Damn, the stats are all so shit. Why the hell did I get 5 out of 7? So unlucky. But maybe we get an insane coefficient and it'll help cover it. 3, 2, 1, boom. Nope. Nope. But let's see where we ended up in terms of runes. So 1.6, and think about it, the average price is less than what's in market. Market we got 1,500. So I think if I put these up, I should actually be at closer to 1.8 million. Just doing quick mental math here. I think I should be closer to 1.8 million. And 1.8 million means we made 300,000 KAMAS. So I'm gonna go put all that stuff up in market, and we'll see if we get all these sales for next time, so that we show up episode 5 million KAMAS, just rich as hell. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you want to, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this live portion. I will see you next time. Have a good day, and bye.